Capricorn, here we are again. Oh, it doesn't seem 5 minutes since the last reading. Well, what's going on for Capricorn? Coming up to your energy, Christmas is looming. It's your time, Capricorn, to January. Wow. Let's see. I'm feeling big changes for you over the end of this year, practically and emotionally. Nivers, cross watchers, everybody's welcome. If you like my readings, please feel free to contact me using the email in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to send you the info. Here we go. Capricorn, what's going on for you? What is going on for my Capricorns? I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing much more peace of mind for you. There's been a lot of emotional turmoil in 2025. You're heading to much calmer waters. There is new feelings, somebody new, whatever situation you're in. There's contact opening, communication coming in. There's a very strong friendship here at the moment that does have potential. You've kind of got split loyalties here. This is in your present situation versus your future. Somebody wants your support. This could be in work. I'm seeing a big project here for somebody, for one of you, that could take up to 6 weeks to complete, or at least till the end of the year. You're finalising stuff. You're dealing with loose ends. I'm getting a lot of you actually pretend to pursue this Ace of Cups. All of a sudden there's an emotional overload here. Wow. I'm even picking up for one of you loving two people, which you can do at the same time. It happens. I'm kind of getting for some of you, it is happening. But you can't love two people in exactly the same way. But there's definitely two loves in your life for a lot of you. And this could be a work love versus a relationship, okay? What I'm actually getting here is the Justice card, dealing with the legal stuff. All right, this could be with a separation, property, dealing with governments as far as visas go. This is quite big for some of you. All right. Making a well-balanced, calculated decision. This is a time of careful contemplation, because with the Justice card, there is a big decision here. All right. And it will have consequences, both good and bad. I'm kind of getting giving up something to pursue something you actually really want. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of enthusiasm about this for some of you. But what I'm getting is, the advice from the universe, or guidance from the universe: make your decisions very carefully. This is, because judgment's in on the act. Wow. This has come about by something that you did in the past. Okay, the judgment card, this is the result of things you acted on, what you said, what you did, decisions you made. I'm getting up a second chance here for some of you. With the judgment card in the past, what I'm getting is whoever it is you was connected to on an emotional basis, you couldn't be together because of outside influences such as money, location, logistics, jobs. And somebody here has been working very, very hard in the background to bring everything together so that they can offer you something. What you won't see coming is this Ace of Wands. And for some of you, there's a big career move here as well. So you've got an emotional decision and a career decision to make all at once. No wonder you are feeling kind of, well, happy, but it's kind of happy with despondency. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, wow, all this is happening at once, but this carries a lot of weight, a lot of responsibility. Hmm. In work, I'm getting a job either in the medical profession, working with children, giving people advice, helping people in some form or another. World card, travel, relocation, sense of freedom, trying to free yourself. All right, with these two cards here, and this is kind of like, does have potential, this Ace of Cups. It's stuck in the middle of these two. So it's like, yeah, we can get together, but I need time to resolve the issues from my present situation. There needs to be a circle closed before another one can open. All right. Judgment card is Scorpio energy. So something here has got to close so something new can open up. There's opportunities here on twofold things. It's, yeah, I'm not surprised. A lot of you have been putting some great karma out, and now the universe is, it's like rewarding you sixfold, but it can be highly emotional. I'm still getting here an emotional overload here. The World card. Wow, there's a lot of excitement about this. This is you being in a position where you can create a future to a degree. Cancer energy, letting go of the past. There is travel here. That's, might be temporary to start with, but it's a good chance of it leading to permanency. I'm getting near, for some of you, a distance relationship. There's a bit of a nervousness around this. Wow. But with it, there comes a lot of clarity, a lot more freedom. If you're in a job where that's taking up too much of your time, I'm kind of getting you putting yourself in a much more harmonious environment where you can actually balance your work life and your love life, your relationship side. You know, it's kind of like perfect harmony, seeking perfect harmony. But there's an opportunity to come in to get yourself in a position where it's very, very harmonious. There's a lot of temptation here. You might be overwhelmed by emotions and overwhelmed by many choices. It seems you're attracting a lot of attention, probably off several people, all wanting your support, all wanting to know what you want. They want to know what you think. You're becoming very, very important. Arranging a meeting, taking this Ace of Cups and arranging a meeting. There's a lot of emotion with this, but actually inspiration. It's aces are beginnings, but there is kind of like, it will need careful planning, it will need careful thought, but this requires an action of some kind. I'm kind of getting this great energy around you now. At the moment, isn't going to last long. It's like it's going to close, and you could end up regretting missing what you feel is a fantastic opportunity. I say you could. I didn't say you will do. I said you could. Well, a lot of free flowing communication. This is also another travel card. A lot of very fast moving energy. Many, many options open to you, all coming at once. It's like you're being bombarded. Ooh. Oh, there you go. I was just something told me to look at the bottom of the deck. Temperance card. Everything in moderation. You might need to do a bit of exploring with it down these new avenues that's opening up for you. I feel a lot of you will play this out a little bit for a while longer. I'm getting, you're being very, very grounded. I'm getting Scorpio energy, I'm getting Libra energy, I'm getting Cancer energy, Sagittarius energy. So there's for some of you, there's 3 or 4 people involved in this. Okay, some of it may be due to work. Not everything is about, romance. But there is a very, very strong romantic connection here. What I'm actually getting is you traveling for work or traveling for romance, and it brings about an opportunity for, if you're traveling for romance or to meet somebody, that could lead to a great job opportunity. If you're traveling for a job opportunity, that could lead to a romantic liaison, which has a lot of potential. So it's kind of like one's leading to the other. And then all of a sudden, wow, it just takes off. There was a lot of reflection here in the past, but it would seem here you've proved a point, karmically proved a point. I am picking up emotional overload here though. But I'm kind of getting on a contrast to that. You're keeping that very well in check. Somebody here is coming in with big plans. It's like wanting everything settled by the end of winter, which is your time. You know, because if you look at this, it's 4 fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. And if you look at that as a year thing, you've got spring, summer, autumn, winter. Right, so I'm getting some time this winter. And, you know, you're coming into your own in December, January. So around that time, I'm getting a lot of you will be faced with a lot of options, and you'll need clothes. You'll be faced with the prospect of bringing closure to something so that you can follow something here. There is a bit of a sacrificial thing going on here. And this is all about, with work and romance, this is all about balancing it all out, having a job where it allows you home life. It's kind of like in a job, it's working to live, not living to work, and being happy with that. And what I'm getting here is it's not always about money. I'll never be a millionaire, but I have a lot of self-satisfaction. I get it back in other ways. That's it for today. Take care.